Well, listen to this stat. 1 in 5 Hoosiers either suffers from mental health and addiction or knows someone battling one or both. According to the Kaiser Foundation, from September 29th to October 11th of 2021, roughly 28% of adults in Indiana reported symptoms of mental illness. That is compared to 31.6% of adults in the United States. Last month, the Indiana Senate voted in favor of Senate Bill 1. That is a proposal to increase mental health services in our state. And in a rare step, Lieutenant Governor Susan Crouch testified in favor of the bill, sharing why it is so important to her.
I was raised by a mother who suffered from depression. My sister Nancy died by suicide in her early 20s. We just buried my brother Larry in November. He was an alcoholic.
The Lieutenant Governor joining us here live on the red couch more to share this. You talked really about your family struggles. Why was it so important for you to be part of the face of this and to speak out in this way?
Well, because of personal experiences that I've had growing up and even through to today, but also because the cost of untreated mental illness in Indiana every year is over $4 billion. You know, personally for me, I was raised by a mother who struggled with depression. My brother Larry, we buried him in November. He was an alcoholic. My sister Nancy died in her early 20s by suicide. My husband's father is an alcoholic, and our daughter Courtney is 15 years sober and bipolar. So when you have family members that have faced these challenges and you understand that it's the genes they inherit that predispose them to these conditions, and as I mentioned, the cost of untreated mental illness in Indiana is over $4 billion a year, you have to be engaged.
Yeah. You hear that statistic. We showed some of those other numbers, and not just your family, but Indiana ranking so high when it comes to mental illness. You obviously want to create more awareness about it. Can you talk a little bit about what this House bill, kind of the meat of it?
Well, what it does is it actually puts in place the infrastructure for the 988 crisis response line so that people have a number to call. They also have someone who's trained that they can talk to, who'll be able to refer them to services. So it puts in place that infrastructure. Also helps to create a crisis response team so we can get the help to those people who are in need. It'll take us a long way towards providing access, but also putting in place that infrastructure that Hoosiers need to get the services.
We're talking about children now, we're talking about teenagers, and I know that was important to you. You've traveled into several, if not all of the counties, talking to superintendents of schools, I understand. Tell me a little bit about that and what you're hearing and seeing.
Well, they will share, superintendents or Boy Scout, Girl Scout leaders, anyone dealing with young people will share that the amount of panic, anxiety, depression, suicide ideation, acting on suicide and self-harm is greater than they've ever seen among our young people. They've done studies, and in the past 6 months, high school students that are male, 1 out of 7 of them will contemplate suicide. 1 out of 4 girls will contemplate suicide. It is something that we need to be engaged in because that is the future of Indiana.
Yeah, we just had a 13-year-old boy that committed suicide within the last 10 days. And you're thinking about the young kids at that age, whether it be bullying or self-esteem or whatever they're going through. What is the final word for those that are watching this morning, that if you had one other thing that you want people to know, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to have hope, that I'm optimistic for the future because of what we're doing with the legislation that's passing through the General Assembly and the funding that will be put in place. One of the bad things from COVID is we all went through a mental health challenge. One of the good things is because we all went through that, we now have more awareness and there's that sense of urgency, so have hope.
Love it. Have hope, sense of urgency, and you can overcome, right? We can do that. So good to see you. We appreciate your knowledge.
Angela.
Yeah. If you would like more information about finding mental health services, so important, Indiana, you've got it. Fox59.com/links, and we will hook you up to those services here. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this.